Happy Friday. So come seated in a comfortable position to center ourselves. Relax your shoulders, get comfortable. Place your hands on your knees, either facing up if you feel like you need more energy, or palms down if you need to feel grounding today. Just start to focus on deep breathing in through your nose. Exhale out your mouth, sigh it out. In, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep following your own breath. You can close your lips as you exhale for your ujjayi breathing, which you'll hear a slight constriction in your throat. You'll hear like the sound of the ocean or waves coming in and receding out with every breath. Now close your eyes. Think of an intention for yourself for the day. What you might need to cultivate more of, or what you would like to release. Breathe that in. Now open your eyes. Place your fingertips on the mat beside you. Inhale, lift your arms to the sky. Exhale, fingertips back to the mat. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, turn to one side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, fold forward at your hips, walking your fingertips out in front of you. A few deep breaths here. On an exhale, walk your fingertips over to one side. One deep breath here. Exhale, walk them back to the center. Inhale, walk your fingertips to the other side. Deep breath. Exhale, walk that back to the center. Come back up to seated. Switch the cross of your legs. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, lean over to one side. Feeling a nice stretch in your side ribs. Inhale, both fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, lean, stretch to the other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, fold forward. Now with your other leg folded in front, you should feel it on the other hip, a deeper stretch. Breathe deeply here. And now walk your fingertips over to one side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, walk them over to the other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, back to seated. Now come onto all fours, tabletop pose. Palms flat under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Inhale, arch your back, chest forward, chin up. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, round your back. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Good. Now extend your right leg behind you and press on your toes back and forth, stretching out that extended leg and the calf muscles in the ankle. And now let's get the other leg. Always remembering Ujjayi breathing throughout this practice. Back to all fours. Extend that right arm out in front of you and your left leg behind you. Big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale, back to all fours. We'll get that on the other side now. Inhale, left arm out, right leg back behind you. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Back to all fours. With a big inhale, take your right arm up to the ceiling. On an exhale, fold it through. Thread the needle. Right arm falls to your mat. Left arm up to the sky. Or you can take the bind, bend it behind your lower back, and release, opening up that left side chest, gazing up toward the ceiling. Deep breaths here in this twist. Inhale, extend that left arm back to the ceiling, and then exhale, place it down, come back to all fours. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle through. Right arm can come up and fold over. Again, you're opening your chest here, gaze toward the ceiling or sky, and breathe. Inhale, lift that arm back up and place the palms flat on the mat. Come back to all fours. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips for your first down dog. Keeping the knees bent. Pedal your heels down one at a time. Palms are flat on the mat. And now walk your hands back to your feet. until you're in forward fold here. Clasp your elbows behind by your side and sway side to side. And now release those hands and slowly roll up like a rag doll. Head and neck is the last thing to come up. Once you're standing, roll your shoulders back. And now roll them forward. Good. In mountain pose, come to the tops of your mat. Let's see. Tops of your mat in mountain. Inhale your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, palms back to heart. Again, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands back to heart center. Good. Now our bodies should be nice and warmed up. We're going to add on to this, adding some movement and dynamic stretching with each pose. So again, come to the tops of your mat in mountain pose. Inhale your arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky behind you. Exhale, bring it through. Pivot that left heel down and come up to warrior one with the right knee bent. Arms to the sky. Inhale, straighten that leg. Exhale, bend at the knee and bend your arms to goalpost arms. Inhale, straighten, lengthen. Exhale, open up. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Again. Exhale. Place your hands at the mat and come back to a high plank or push-up pose. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, baby cobra, chest lifts. Exhale, tuck your toes, come back to down dog. Inhale, extend the left leg behind you. Exhale, bring it through. Virabhadrasana 1 on the left side. Relax your shoulders, knees bent over your left ankle. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend that left knee and bend your elbows. Side out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open that heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. High plank and lower down. Inhale, baby cobra or high cobra. Exhale, touch back into downward facing dog. Inhale, step up to the tops of your mat. Lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands forward. Great. At the top of your mat, inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring it through to warrior two. Bending that right knee over your right ankle. Extend your arms out. Parallel to the floor, looking over your right fingertips here. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed, not tensed up. Now we're going to add movement and breath to this. So inhale, straighten that leg, arms to the sky. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it here and reverse warrior. Slide that left hand down your leg. Feeling a nice stretch on the right side ribs. Let an inhale take you back up to warrior two. And exhale, gaze over your fingertips. Inhale, back to down dog. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring it through to warrior two. Again, relax your shoulders, knees over your left ankle. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here and reverse that warrior. So right hand slides down your right leg this time. Feeling a nice stretch on the left side ribs. Inhale, come out of that, back to warrior two. And exhale, hands on the mat, high plank. Big inhale here. Exhale, slowly come down on your belly. Inhale, cobra or up dog, lifting your hips off the mat. Exhale, tuck your toes. Down dog. Inhale, hop or step to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, salute the sun, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands back to your heart. Good. Back to the mountain pose. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, our right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through. Rest your right forearm on your right side for a side stretch, side angle pose. Right knee's bent, right over the right ankle. Feeling a nice long line of energy from that left fingertip all the way down to the left side blade of your foot. Take a big inhale and rotate that left arm around, big circles. Inhaling, exhaling. And rotate that direction. On an exhale, plant your hands, come back to down dog. On an inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, bring it through. Side angle pose. Extending your right arm. Feeling energy from your fingertips all the way down that right arm, the right side of your body, your legs, all the way down to that right outer edge of your foot. And now let's make our circles big, releasing some tension in our shoulders. And reverse the direction. Exhale, plant the hands on your mat, high plank. Breathe here for a moment, and now let's just seesaw back and forth with both of our feet. We did this earlier with one foot at a time, but just do this in plank. It's also strengthening our core muscles. All right, now on an exhale, lower down slowly. Take your fingertips out to the side, off the mat. Inhale, cobra, spider cobra. Exhale, sigh that out. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now look over to the right. Twisted cobra. Exhale. Inhale over to the left. Exhale. Plant the hands flat. Lift up. Come back to down dog. Now this time, crisscross your feet as you walk up to the top of your mat. Slowly, baby steps. When you get to the top, keep your feet in this crossed position. And just relax your upper body, relax your neck and head. And now simply reverse the ankles position. You'll feel that stretch on the other side, other leg. Relax your head. And now feet back to parallel. Bend your knees. Roll up like a rag doll. Yes. All right. A few more standing flow poses. So back to the tops of your mat. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring it through to triangle on the right side. So back foot is flat. If you have a block nearby or a big book, you might want to grab that to assist you in triangle. So your right foot is in front. You can place your block on the inside of your ankle or behind. Left arm is up. And now let's rotate. 3 times in one direction. Remember your breathing. And 3 times in the other direction. Great. Now come back up, feet parallel, and simply pivot your left toes out. Inhale your arms straight out and lean over your left leg to triangle on the left side. Breathe. And rotate that arm. Both directions. And now release that. Come back to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, bring it through. And just come back to the center with your wide leg stance here. Release the arms. Bend your knees. Place your hands on your thighs. Take a big inhale. On an exhale, dip your right shoulder into the center. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left shoulder dips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep doing that a few times on your own. And now when you're done, come back to center when you've completed both sides and are feeling nice and equal. Sit in goddess pose. And now straighten your legs. Clasp your hands behind you. Still in a wide leg pose, or you can clasp your elbows behind you. Inhale, big breath, chest forward, look up. Exhale, forward fold. If your hands are clasped and you feel up for a deeper stretch, let your hands fall behind, over your head. Release any tension in your neck by nodding no and yes. Breathe. Release those clasped hands or elbows. Place your right hand flat on the mat below your face. Inhale, left arm comes up. Gaze toward your hands in the ceiling. Breathe. On an inhale, come back. Left hand replaces the right on the mat. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale. Clasp your elbows, sway side to side. Now pivot your left toes forward, bend your knee and come back up to warrior one. Hands on your hips. Inhale, straighten that left leg. Exhale, fold forward over that left leg. Nice deep stretch. Only go to the point of your own zone. Fingers can touch the mat or use that block. Breathe. Inhale, bring that right foot up to meet the left, top of the mat. Exhale, left leg back for pyramid pose. Hands to hips. Inhale, chest opens. Exhale, folding out the hip. Over that right leg this time. A few deep breaths here. On an inhale, lift up. Come back to the tops of your mat. Stand here in mountain pose, active rest pose. Relaxing your shoulders, relax your gaze. Now ground your right foot onto your mat or floor. Take your left foot to your right ankle, calf, shin, or bring it up to your thigh for tree pose. Focus your gaze on something in front of you that doesn't move. This will help you focus and balance. And if you'd like, you can grow your branches to the sky. Always continuing to breathe. If you sway or fall out of it, no problem. Just come back to it. Give yourself some grace. Balancing practice helps us as we get older for many things. Okay, come back down to mountain pose. Grounding your left foot. Right foot comes to your ankle, your shin, or your thigh. Hands to heart center. This helps with proprioception, where your body is in space. Daily practice of yoga and balancing can help prevent falls. Just makes you become more aware and more grounded. And when you're breathing and moving, it's like a moving meditation. So you can bring your hands back to your heart and release back to mountain pose. Now let's shake that up a little bit. Sway side to side. Let your arms hit your hips. And now widen your stance a little bit. And now sway side to side. Kind of freestyle it. What makes you feel good right here? You can twist. You can bring those arms around. Mix the pot. Stir the pot. Shoulder rolls. Great. Now take your right arm to a 90-degree bend. Left arm comes under. Place your palms together or the back of your hands together. Bend your knees so you're sitting in a chair pose. If you can't bind your hands like this, you can give yourself a bear hug, like that. Okay, so on an inhale, lift those elbows up a few inches. Exhale, drop them down. Round your back slightly, upper back. Look down. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale. Open up wide. Exhale, arms back down to mountain. We'll get that on the other side. So left arm, 90 degrees. Right arm comes under. Sit back into your chair, whether it's bear hug or eagle arms. Inhale, lift your elbows. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open up your wings and let them come down. Now we're going to do a standing pigeon pose. So grounding on your right foot or either leg for that matter. Place your other ankle on your standing leg and bend at the hips. Get the side view here. You can place your arms out to the side for balance. If you want to go deeper, bring your palms to your heart center and come down a little bit deeper. Nice deep breaths, stretching out that hip. Ease out of that. Come back to standing mountain pose. Standing on the opposite now. Bring your ankle up. Arms out for balance. And to your heart for a deeper stretch and more of a challenge. You can play with this here. Always remembering your deep ujjayi breathing. We're firing up our leg and ankle muscles and building strength. Come out of that one. Back to mountain. And now come down to seated on your mats. Clasp your knees with your knees bent on the mat, feet flat on the floor. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, round your back. Inhale. Exhale. Really feel that stretch through your shoulders and your back. Inhale. Exhale. Come back. Straighten your legs to staff pose. Bend your left knee. Take your right arm to the sky. Exhale. Hug your left knee with your right arm and twist toward the back. Breathe. One last inhale. Exhale, release that. Back to staff pose. Inhale, right knee comes up, left arm to the sky. Exhale, hug the right knee and twist. Deep breaths here. In a twist. Helps to bring fresh oxygen into all the organs. Helps with detoxification and digestion and elimination. Big inhale. Exhale, release that. Now come to your backs. Clasp your knees with your hands and make circles with your knees. Knees are locked together. Make circles like you're drawing circles on the ceiling. What you're really doing is giving your lower back and sacral area a nice massage. And now reverse the direction. Good. Extend your right leg up to the ceiling. Rotate that ankle. Move your toes along with it. Get the most out of these movements. Both directions. You might hear some crackling, like I just heard my ankle crack quite loudly. And now bend and flex at the knee, clasping the back of your right leg. And now place that right ankle on your left knee. Pull your left knee into your chest for supine pigeon. You should feel a nice deep stretch in your right glutes right now. An area that tends to get really tight if we've been sitting for a long time. You might sway side to side, roll side to side, see how that feels. Okay, now release that right leg. Extend the left leg to the ceiling and rotate at the ankle. Give your toes some movement as well. Both directions. Bend and flex at the knee. Now bend that left knee over the right thigh, pull in. Upward pigeon on this side now. Flex that left foot. Roll side to side if that feels good. Breathe. Release that left foot. Feet flat on the floor. Palms flat on the mat. Feet are parallel. Inhale, lift your hips up to bridge pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. This time, lift your arms up behind you on the floor. Exhale, lower. Arms and hips. Again, inhale. Exhale, lower. One more time. Exhale. Now place your hands on your belly. Rock your knees side to side like windshield wipers. Now hug your knees into your chest and clasp the outsides of your ankles or shins for happy baby. You can rock your baby side to side. If that feels good, you might straighten one leg at a time and see how that feels. This is your practice. Now release down to the mat. You can either lie flat in Shavasana, or if you have a wall or furniture or something, you might want to do waterfall pose. So that would be your legs up a wall or a couch or the back of a couch or anything. This just reverses the flow of gravity and blood flow in your legs, brings more blood to your heart. Just relax here. We're in Shavasana, whether you're in waterfall pose or lying flat. Release any bit of tension. Let it go. Notice how you feel. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll over onto one side. And come up to seated. Back to where we started when we were centering. Come back to that place. Come back to that word you were thinking of or the quality, and breathe that in. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thumbs to your forehead for kind thoughts. To your lips for kind words. And to your heart for kind action. Namaste.